Qorin'tiyim 1, 1Corinthians chapters 8 through 10. And concerning offerings to idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up. If anyone thinks he knows somewhat, he does not yet know as he should know. But if anyone loves Elohim, this one is known by him. So then, concerning the eating of offerings to idols, we know that an idol is not in the world, and that there is no other Elohim but one. For even if there are so-called mighty ones, whether in the Shemayim or on earth, as there are many mighty ones and many masters, for us there is one Elohim, the Father, from whom all came, and in whom we are, and one Adon Yahusha HaMashiach, through whom all came, and we through him. However, not all have this knowledge, but some, being aware of the idol, until now eating it as having been offered to an idol, so their conscience, being weak, is defiled. But food does not commend us to Elohim, for we are none the better if we eat, nor any worse for not eating. But look to it, lest somehow this right of yours become a stumbling block to those who are weak. For if anyone sees you who have knowledge eating in an idol's place, shall not his conscience, if he is weak, be built up to eat offerings to idols? So this weak brother, for whom Mashiach died, shall perish through your knowledge. Now, sinning in this way against the brothers and wounding their weak conscience, you sin against Mashiach. Therefore, if food makes my brother stumble, I am never again going to eat meat, lest I make my brother stumble. Am I not an emissary? Am I not free? Have I not seen Yahusha HaMashiach or Adon? Are you not my work in the Adon? If to others I am not an emissary, I certainly am to you, for you are the seal of my office of the emissary in the Adon. My defense to those who examine me is this: do we not have a right to eat and drink? Do we not have a right to take along a sister, a wife, as do also the other emissaries and the brothers of the Adon and Kepha? Or do only Barnabas and I have no right to refrain from working? Who serves as a soldier at his own expense? Who plants a vineyard and does not eat of its fruit? Or who shepherds a flock and does not feed on the milk of the flock? Do I say this as a man? Or does not the Torah say the same too? For it has been written in the Torah of Moshe, you shall not muzzle an ox while it treads out the grain. Is it about oxen Elohim is concerned? Or does he say it because of us all? For this was written because of us, that he who plows should plow in expectation, and the thresher in expectation of sharing. If we have sown spiritually among you, is it too much if we reap materially from you? If others share authority over you, should not rather we? But we have not used this authority, but we put up with all, lest we hinder the good news of Mashiach. Do you not know that those serving the Mikdash eat from the Mikdash, and those attending at the altar have their share of the offerings of the altar? So also the Adon instituted that those announcing the good news should live from the good news. But I have used none of these, nor have I written this, that it should be done so to me. For it would be better for me to die than that anyone should make my boasting empty. For if I bring thee good news, it is no boasting for me, for necessity is laid on me, and it is a woe to me if I do not bring thee good news. For if I do this voluntarily, I have a reward, but if not voluntarily, I am entrusted with a management. What then is my reward? That in bringing the good news, I should offer the good news of Mashiach without cost, so as not to abuse my authority in the good news. For though I am free from all, I made myself a servant to all in order to win more. And to the Yahudim I became as a Yahudi, that I might win Yahudim, to those who are under Torah, as under Torah, so as to win those who are under Torah. To those without Torah, as without Torah, not being without Torah toward Elohim, but under Torah of Mashiach, so as to win those who are without Torah. To the weak I became as weak, so as to win the weak. To all I have become all, so as to save some by all means. And I do this because of the good news, so as to become a fellow partaker with it. Do you not know that those who run in a race indeed all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way as to obtain it. And everyone who competes controls himself in every way. Now they do it to receive a corruptible crown, but we for an incorruptible crown. Therefore I run accordingly, not with uncertainty. Thus I fight, not as one who beats the air, but I treat my body severely and make it my slave, lest having proclaimed to others, I myself might be rejected. For I do not want you to be ignorant, brothers, that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and all were immersed into Moshe in the cloud and in the sea, and all ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed, and the rock was Mashiach. However, with most of them Elohim was not well pleased, for they were laid low in the wilderness. And these became examples for us, so that we should not lust after evil as those indeed lusted. And do not become idolaters as some of them, as it has been written, the people sat down to eat and to drink and stood up to play. Neither should we commit whoring, as some of them did, and in one day 23,000 fell. Neither let us try Mashiach, as some of them also tried, and were destroyed by serpents. Neither grumble, as some of them also grumbled, and were destroyed by the destroyer. And all these came upon them as examples, and they were written as a warning to us, on whom the ends of the ages have come, so that he who thinks he stands, let him take heed lest he fall. No trial has overtaken you except such as is common to man, and Elohim is trustworthy, who shall not allow you to be tried beyond what you are able, but with the trial shall also make the way of escape, enabling you to bear it. Therefore, my beloved ones, flee from idolatry. I speak as to wise men. Judge for yourselves what I say. The cup of barakah which we barak, is it not a sharing in the blood of Mashiach? The bread that we break, is it not a sharing in the body of Mashiach? Because there is one bread, we who are many are one body, for we all partake of the one bread. Look at Yisrael after the flesh. Are not those who eat of the offerings sharers in the altar? What then do I say? That an idol is anything? Or that which is offered to idols is anything? No, but what the Gentiles offer, they offer to demons and not to Elohim. And I do not want you to become sharers with demons. You are not able to drink the cup of the Adon and the cup of demons. You are not able to partake of the table of the Adon and of the table of demons. Do we provoke the Adon to jealousy? Are we stronger than he? All is permitted me, but not all do profit. All is permitted me, but not all build up. Let no one seek his own, but each one that of the other. You eat whatever is sold in the meat market, asking no questions because of conscience, for the earth belongs to Yahuah and all that fills it. And if any of the unbelievers invite you and you want to go, you eat whatever is put before you, asking no question on account of the conscience. And if anyone says to you, "This was offered to idols," do not eat it because of the one pointed it out to you, and on account of the conscience, for the earth belongs to Yahuah and all that fills it. Now I say conscience, not your own, but that of the other. For why is my freedom judged by another's conscience? But if I partake with thanks, why am I evil spoken of for what I give thanks? Therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the esteem of Elohim. Cause no stumbling either to the Yahudim or to the Ammonites or to the assembly of Elohim, as I also please all in all, not seeking my own advantage, but that of the many, that they might be saved.